So what's going on, everybody? I know it's been too damn long. Actually, I don't even think I put up a video this whole fucking year because fuck this year. If anybody else feels like this is a great year, please turn off the channel, or please just turn off this video right now, because 2020 is not what it should have been, for damn sure. I hope everybody's out there just making it through this hard time, man. I hope all y'all are just holding on for dear hope, man, to get through this year, and hopefully next year will be better, because I've already written this year off as a fucking L, and just trying to make it through healthy, family healthy, you know, all my friends, you guys out there. I hope everybody's doing well. If you lost somebody to this COVID thing, I am so sorry. I really am, because it was, and people thought this was going to be like the best year ever. It's like, oh man, it's 2020, you know, but it has been a rock ship, man, just sinking. I mean, you got hurricanes, you got COVID, you got fires, you got this civil unrest, and all these Black Lives Matter stuff going on, and just a crazy ass dude in the White House. It just, I mean, you might have your own opinion on the dude, man, but I've read him all just the same, man. But hey, we all got our own views on stuff, and we're going to keep this unpolitical in here. So I want to let you know what's going on with me and why 2020 is just a personally fucked up year for me. When it even comes out to working out, having everything closed down, all the gyms and everything, and you couldn't go work out. You know, I really didn't have a reason to put up no videos, you know, on anything, but I had a personal incident where I got caught with something, y'all might have heard of it, maybe not, but it was called Parsonage-Turner syndrome. Parsonage-Turner syndrome, also called brachioradiasis, something. That's the medical term. But basically, let me break it down to you real quick. I had gotten sick after my trip back from Jamaica, and they said it was like tonsillitis or whatever, so they gave me some antibiotics to take. And that was in like probably November. So got over that, you know, which was kind of strange because it was the first time, you know, anything like that has ever happened. I've never had anything wrong with my tonsils. I've had sore throats and things of that nature, but that's besides the point. Got through that, and then in December, I got sick again, which they thought it was the flu, and they called it flu B. I mean, it was actually, I went in and they had to take blood because they didn't know if it was if it was viral or bacterial. So I'm like, okay. I mean, I was scared out of my mind, man. I thought I had like a fucking STD or something, man. You know, so like, why y'all taking blood, man? What the hell? So they went ahead and they took it, and they told me, it's like, you have flu B, you should go home, you know, rest up, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, let me go back, because when I got sick that first time with that tonsil thing, I had a fever. It had to be above 120, dude. I sweated so hard one night, my sheets were like somebody just poured water on it. Like, it was sopping wet. I probably should have died that night, but something brought me through. But being sick in November and then in December caused my body to have a reaction to where the nerves in my neck, down my arm, in this area here, in my chest, all this shit just fucking went haywire. I woke up in the middle of the night with just a pain in my neck that I couldn't even describe. I felt like I had a pinched nerve, but I couldn't drive. Like, even just sitting still, holding my controller to play a video game, I couldn't do it. It hurt so bad. I didn't know what was going on. I just thought it was a pinched nerve. I'm like, man, this is horrible. Even at work, you know, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And then everything shut down because now it's January. So it's like, man, I got over the pain and everything, but then, you know, all the gyms and everything shut down. And over time, I stopped having strength in my arm. Like, the pain went away, but then the strength just completely went away. I couldn't even do 3 push-ups. I couldn't do anything that put pressure or any type of pump or lifting anything strong in my right arm. Like, I just lost everything in like a month. And then I didn't know what was wrong with me. But now the gyms are closed, so I can't go and do any workouts. So I'm like, what's going on? So I'm trying to do shit at home just like everybody else. You can't find anything because everybody bought everything up. And I'm just at home with a fucking barbell and a 10-pound weighted vest trying to do workouts. which was not doing much. So I ended up going to the doctor because I looked online about this stuff, and I found out it was like, well, Parsonage-Turner syndrome, you have this symptom, this symptom, this symptom. And I was like, yes, I had that, I had that, I had that, I had that. The worst part was you start getting muscle atrophy all in the region where you had the pain at. So my shoulder got smaller, my chest went flat, my bicep went down, my tricep was completely gone. Why I couldn't press? Because the muscles just stopped and they just started getting smaller. I would look in the mirror and I could literally see this side of my body was deteriorating. And all this is happening during COVID, shutting down, your work's crazy, there's no gym, you know, doctor's visits are put off, everything's going crazy. So there it is. And I just like, I wasn't putting any videos up. I was just trying to just get myself back to where I felt comfortable. So now here we are today. We're in Virginia. We're in phase 3 again, which is, you know, half capacity this. You gotta wear a mask. Why not? Fuck it. Wear a mask. I mean, it ain't killing you to wear a mask for 20 minutes while you're in the store and you come out. So, but even going to the gym, wear a fucking mask. What's the problem? Just, I mean, if that's the normal thing we gotta do right now, might as well do it. So the gym's opened back up, started going back, could barely press 60 pounds like I used to, just kill it. And then over time, just gradually building up. I'm taking my supplements, I'm eating better, you know, I'm watching, you know, I mean, drinking more water and things of that nature, because there's nothing you can do for this. They say there's nothing you can do for it, but just rehab it. You just gotta keep working it and working it and working it. And now I'm back to a respectable weight that I can actually press, lift, curl, and everything like that. It's not as strong as it used to be. They say sometimes you won't even get back to 100%. They said 90% is the best you'll probably do in 2 years. I feel like I'm back, I think I'm about at 98%. Like I'm pushing the heavy weight that I used to. I just can't do as many reps because this arm always gives out first. And this used to be my strong arm. This used to be the one, I used to have to focus on this one because this one would always take over. Now it's this arm I have to do the reverse. So it's been a crazy fucking year, man. Like, man, I thought I was gonna die, man. Like, what's wrong with me, you know? But anyway, that's the short story, man. I hope I didn't bore y'all on all that. I just hope if anybody does have Parsonage-Turner syndrome, y'all might want to look up the you know, the definition and maybe the symptoms, because it's strange, man. It just wakes you up out of your sleep. You're just like, what the hell is that? You know, you feel like you had a stroke in your arm, and then the pain's there for like 2 or 3 weeks. Like you can't rest your arm. You always have to have it propped up, and then you get like winging of the scapula, and then after that, all the pain's gone. Then you start getting the deterioration, the muscle atrophy. Then you like, you know, you're just deteriorating. And it's not as big as it used to be, but it's better than it was, believe me. Because I thought I just looked like shit, man. My tricep was completely gone. So I started taking, you know, a supplement stack to help me build the muscle back up, bring it to you guys today. Why not? And this is what I do on my channel. And this might have been, it's all from Redcon1. Because they had a nice little sale going on. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead with this stack. This probably is the last thing I even went up and told y'all about, man, way back in 2019. But I was using, I wasn't even Halo. I was using this 11 Bravo stuff. I think it's the last thing I ever reviewed before I went on crazy 2020. But I'm back on this, and I got the Halo to go with it. And the other stack piece was the Boomstick. This is the test booster. Most of you young guys don't need this shit, but you know, if you get above 30, man, you might want to start taking a little test boost to keep your free test elevated. The problem with this thing is, I mean, it comes with a lot of pills. I think it comes with 270 capsules. You take 3 a serving, but 3 times a day. So that's 9 pills a day you're taking. You're supposed to space it out during the day. So you probably take one morning, noon, and night, of course, right before you go to sleep. But yeah, I've been taking this religiously. It's not any side effects on this at all. It's got D-aspartic acid in it, ashwagandha, got some tribulus, fenugreek, it's got some nettle, stinging nettle root, and of course it's got your D3, magnesium, and zinc, which is basically what ZMA is at night. So of course it could do a little bit better by throwing in some boron, I would think, and that would actually help it. But I guess they're supplementing the boron with the D-aspartic acid. But not expensive, and you get a lot of pills, man. Of course, they're in the cap form. So always good. I don't like the chalky stuff, but yeah, pretty good. You get a nice amount in that. That's the boomstick test booster that I've been using. And the Halo, the muscle builder, this I just went because it was with the stack. I probably wouldn't have bought this any other reason, because what's in it I've never heard of. And that guy that's trolling me because I keep fucking up the pronunciations on this shit, I'll put it on the screen, because that guy, he just has a problem. Hopefully COVID didn't do anything to him. You know who you are too. So, Similax something something, SIEBOLDII. So I've never even heard of this shit before, but they said on Redcon1 it's supposed to help you build muscle. If so, cool. If not, whatever. I'm not having any side effects from it yet, but pills just the same. If you put all these on the ground right now, they probably get all mixed up. You wouldn't even know what's what, but it's pretty decent. And it says for this, you know, you only take this once, 2 times a day with food. So I take this in the morning, and right around dinner time, I'll take another capsule of this Halo stuff. And of course, you got the 11 Bravo, the mTOR activator, which is basically phosphoric acid. Like I said when I first reviewed this, when Muscle Tech came out with their trio of the muscle build, the clear muscle, and they have phosphor muscle. This is basically what I think this is. It's just in a more condensed form, because in a phosphor muscle, man, you had to take like fucking 6 pills at one time. And this is just saying you got to take 4 of these once a day, preferably in the morning with a protein shake or meal, or a high protein meal, and ensure that best results. We of course have a training plan in place. So this is the stack I'm using currently to try to help me rebuild the muscle that I lost from the Parsonage-Turner syndrome, which seems to be doing pretty good. I feel a little bit fuller. Another issue with the Parsonage-Turner is like you just can't contract your muscle as tight as you used to. Like it's like the nerves are just not activating like they used to. I could flex my other bicep and it get to the point where it hurts when I'm holding it. This one I have to really focus on contracting that muscle to make that that feeling happen. But it's over time, man. It's over time. I think I've done a very good job from where I was at. Because if I would have showed y'all that shit, man, you probably would have thought I was sick and about to die. Because my arm was nothing there. It's just flat. I'm not saying it's big right now, but it's a lot better than what it used to be. So there it is, man. I mean, I'm gonna come back with some other shit because I might as well. YouTube called me up. They probably thought I'd passed away because I hadn't put anything up for a while. So now I'm just trying to see how you guys are doing and let you know where I'm at. And share some other things later, because shit's about to get real with this PS5. I hope all y'all are excited about that like I am. If you're an Xbox person, I'm sorry again. But hey, gotta pick the right side sometimes. Talk to y'all soon. Later.